Hello, everyone, and good Thursday afternoon to everyone out there. I decided to come on and do a mystery unboxing as well as an additional unboxing. When you come in the chat, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video. So, we're having really beautiful weather here. It's like in the around 80 or so, and that's quite a nice break from the weather that we have been having. Hey, Clint, welcome in. And so it's just really nice for it not to be out so hot out there. So Clint, he just had a live, and I'll go ahead and drop his link in the chat. Hey, Brian, welcome in, sweetie. Welcome in. Alrighty, let me go to this so I can drop some links because we never know who may be rewatching. So therefore, it's always good to get those things in for the people in the chat. And let's go here. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Like I said, it's a lot cooler out here today, which is a blessing for sure. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to get Clint's link dropped in here. He does Halloween, a lot of Halloween items. He's a really sweet guy. And a little devilish at times, but aren't we all? So we're going to go ahead and drop that link in there, as well as Brian's. And thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate that. Had to admit mom back in the hospital. I might have to replace 2 stents. Oh my, close to her kidneys. Does she have problems with her kidneys, Brian? Well, I hope everything goes well. At least she's in a better position because she's probably stronger from being in the rehab. So, not that it's a good thing, but that's a plus, in a person's favor. So we'll continue to get this taken care of. There we go. And I'm sorry to hear that, Brian. We'll be praying for her. I know that there's no one like your mom. I lost mine when I was 2 months old, and I know how precious a mother can be. So, but okay, the reason why you hear an echo, I'm getting ready to shut this off. Okay, how's that? That was my fault because I didn't have that turned down. That's good, Brian. That means a lot. And like I said, with her being in the rehab, they built her up enough where she could probably, I had my YouTube on, where she's strong enough, which is very important factor right there. So they do a lot of things medically now that they could not do years ago. And we'll be praying for her, Brian, because it's always really just makes a person nervous. It's a natural reaction to something like that. So, and being in good spirits is definitely a plus. So we'll give it just a few more minutes. That was my fault. I had that YouTube and the volume up, and that's what causes that. Only IV for UTI. Okay, they probably have some antibiotics to flush it out of her system. My father-in-law had a lot of problems with his kidneys as well. And it was more so the blood vessels in his stomach kept breaking. Good, yeah, because those UTIs can really take take the wind out of somebody's sails. So, but yeah, my father-in-law, he had a problem with blood vessels breaking in his stomach, and initially that's why he passed away, because they could not get that bleeding under control. And he really had visited a lot of doctors before he passed away, so. But they just, they would repair something and then something would break somewhere else, and it was just a unending cycle. Hey, Sissy Winks, welcome in, sweetheart. So, like I said, they have a lot of technologies now where a lot of surgeries don't have to be as invasive as they used to be. So, anyway, let's see what time is it. Hang on just a second here. Let me turn the volume down. We won't have that problem. Hey, Laura, welcome in, sweetie. Let's see here. Let's go into this. Hey, Angie, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. So, what we're going to do, and there's Lindsay Ann. Welcome in, sweetie. It's good to see you. I appreciate you coming in. I really do. Okay. So we're going to be saying prayers for Brian Lloyd's mother, because she's going to have stents put in her kidneys. So we're going to be praying for her. So I know how that can sometimes make a person pretty anxious, So, but anyway, I thought I'd come on here. And the reason why I'm wearing this hat, because one of these boxes has several vintage pieces in it, so I thought I'd dress the part. And Laura, if you don't mind, would you drop Angie's link, Sissy Winks's link, Lindsay Ann's link, and there's Elizabeth, and drop hers as well. So I come in here and she puts me to work. But Sissy Michelle would have a upgraded pacemaker on August the 2nd. I appreciate, and for Angie as well. They're upgrading her pacemaker, and sometimes, like I said, when we have something coming up like that, it makes us anxious. So, we need to say prayers for Angie, and but yeah, we those prayers certainly help. I do know that for a fact. And thank you guys for sending prayers out to Brian as well as Angie. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So we want to make sure all those links are dropped, and that's what it's about. We have to, care about one another, because, we're in a community where, people become close, and we have to really send those prayers out for people, and, drop them a note or something, let them know you're thinking about them. And Angie, your procedure is the day after my little Chihuahua's 8th birthday. So, yes. But I'm glad to see you guys in here. And it's, like I said, it's been a nice weather day here. It's like in the upper 80s, and it's just really good. I know they're 8 years old. They are so spoiled. But if you're going to have them, what's the sense in having them if you can't spoil them? Sissy Michelle comes in here and she's going to have a fit. Look at that necklace. I have a matching ring as well, and I can't find it. I got the earrings. I got the entire set. Yeah, rain is, when you have a dry spell like that, it's really hard. We have thunderstorms here today and the next 8 days. Well, I hope nothing severe happens over there. Sometimes when we have extremely hot weather and that cold front comes through, it really makes for some really disturbing weather there. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get right into this. I think I'll do the mystery one first, and this one is from ICU, Michelle, and I just got these today. And this one's a mystery. I have no idea what's in it, but we're just about to find out. I have tomatoes coming on, and it was so hot that sometimes when it's extremely hot like that, it causes it kind of wears through the skin of the tomato. So I've had tomatoes. I've got some, smaller ones, but they should really be coming on really soon. So we're going to go ahead and open this first one. This is a total mystery. I don't know what's in it. Sometimes that's the best. And me, it's a wonder if I could have stood it before it got here, because I'm the type of person that really can't stand a secret, and I like everything to be revealed. But come on now. Yeah, this is total a mystery. I have no idea what's in here. So we will pull this out of here. And once again, I would like to thank everyone for coming in. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. And you guys, if you could, this is about the algorithm of the channel. If you could leave a comment after this video, it helps a lot, because you look up and you're at one point, you look back and you're down a couple, and I think that has a lot to do with the algorithm of the channel. And if you wouldn't mind, please leave me a comment at the end of this, underneath the title, so. And here we go. Man, it's got some strong tape. Yes. Thank you, Angie. Thumbs up. Thank you very much. So, oh my goodness. So now we're going to take a look at what we have. Like I said, I had no idea what was in here. Yeah, it helps a lot to have comments after these videos, because it really helps the person, with their channel and their subscriber amount as well. So we're going to dive straight into this, and I will show you guys what's in here. Let's see. It's a big pile, I know that. Ooh, that's pretty. Got this ring here. It's a pretty ring, kind of faceted. It's not gold or silver. Yes, we do, Elizabeth, because it really helps us in that, especially if we're working towards a goal, and, it really helps us, and even the discussions out in the chat helps as well, because it all goes together. This looks like a faux opal. Let me see. It's not silver. So there's that one. It's a faux opal. It's just a little costume ring, but it's a faux opal. Probably about a 6, I would say. Yes, that really helps us. So first up, here's the pile right here. So we're going to take a look and see what's in here. So first off the bat, we have this it's a real heavy link chain, and it says PL, and I don't know what PL means, but It's in real good condition. It has the little hammered ovals on it right there. And I have no idea what PL means. I'll show you the tag. I have no clue what that means. Let me see here. Let's drop it to the back of this and see if it'll come up a little bit clearer. Well, I had it right there. I don't know what that means, what it stands for. Thank you, Elizabeth. I'll have to do some further looking up. Oh, this is a pretty one. It looks like it's got, This has a possibility of having some male jewelry in it as well. And here we have this. This is beautiful, but it's one of those you just open it up. There's no nothing to, and that is glass, and you just place it around your neck, and you go on. No fasteners. Someone possibly made that, but look at that right there. Isn't that beautiful? Once I get it to stop shaking. Isn't that pretty? Oh my, you're kidding. That does require a lot of investigation then. There it is right there. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. So this would be a really novel necklace for a male. I don't think this is stone, you guys, but it is pretty. It's not cold or anything, but look at this. This would be a really nice necklace for a male. It's got that little claw-like thing on it. It's got a heavy woven thing here, and it's got that right there. Really nice. That would be nice for a male, because I know a lot of males like that. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that. So next up we have this. Boy, this is a lot of something here. Let me open this up. These are stone, you guys. I'm pretty sure there's some stone and glass. One of them looks like agate. They look like agates to me. But we have a whole slew of them in different colors, and they were together. And we have a multitude of colors. They're just an over the neck thing. And there's your stones right there. They are stones because they are cold, and there are some glass in that as well. But the second, the two in the middle remind me of agates. Yeah, they are very nice. That, especially these two right there remind me of an agate. And if you had a real small neck, you could combine those together and get one of those things that join the ends and have a necklace like that. Boy, that would be really tight. But you could add these to different things. There's no set, thing that you could take and string them all together and make a multi-strand bracelet. Great. I love this color. This is so pretty. Let go. This is my favorite here. This one here. It's kind of a peachy pink color. Really pretty. I think there's a lot of glass. I think this one is glass, though. As we move it in. Very pretty. I've seen people take long beads and do the twist on it and then apply some kind of clip, but that's too short. It would give a whole new meaning to the word choker for sure. Excuse me, I dropped something. Just a beautiful. Let's see. Did I miss one? There was another one in here that has this purplish. So there's endless means of making stuff with these. I got to get busy. I've been working on diamond arts for the last couple weeks. I've already got one that I sent one off to someone, and then I got another one that I need to, where it's got where you do the colors and the numbers. I need to put some kind of a framing around that, and I've got some real thick poster board, and I glue it down, and then I send it like that. I hope the one lady's didn't melt before it got there, but and here, this is just an acrylic necklace, a real pretty turquoise color, right like that. It's a lobster claw, kind of pretty. I like those colors. Pretty colors on that. Alrighty then, let's see what we have next. Looks like we have quite a few earrings in here as well. So, oh, how pretty is that? Someone made this, and it's like they use wire, and there's a bunch of glass beads on that. Let me put it up here. Get it to be still, and it's got a cross on it. If I can get it to be still. So someone made this. See the wires on that? That's what they use for necklace wire. It's got some beautiful beads on it, glass and faceted. And let me bring it in closer so you can see what I'm talking about here. Right there, see those really, really pretty beads there. Hey, R&R, welcome in, sweetheart. It's good to see ya. Love the blue. Yeah, it's kind of a turquoise color. So next up, we have a pair of earrings designed in the USA, complement with CA Props 6'5". It kind of looks like they may be. They are cold. But these are kind of pretty. That might just be glass, but here's these. Very pretty. I'll move them in. That AB crystal at the top. I think those are I'm not for sure if that's a stone or not. If it is, it's howlite. Hey, Carol, welcome in, sweetie. Good to see ya. Carol's another good channel you might want to check out. But look at the filigree gold tone. Isn't that pretty? And next up, looks like we have this Carol's very sweet. You guys, if you check her out because you really like her, she reads a lot of poetry. And she has the most relaxing voice, and she's so sweet. I just love her to death. I just happened to meet her through Sheena's channel, and she's just a wonderful person. Next up, we have this, and it's real flexible right there. It looks like it may be an older necklace. Possibly. It's not marked. But it looks like it has that vintage vibe to it, however. There's that right there. I like the way that's made. I think that's older. And it has a real springy effect to it. It's really springy. It's a nice necklace, actually. So there's that. And next up, we have these earrings, which are from Stephen and Company. Very kind of boho-ish. Whoops. Here, that was on the wrong way. Let me slip that back on there. I seriously need to start making jewelry and quit talking about it and do it. Sometimes I've got so many things going that you ever have so many things going and you can't get anything done? It's kind of like that. All right, snap back on there. Whoops. I'm going to have to do a repair with something else because that's a little more than what I can do. And I could we have all these ideals, but an ideal is nothing until we put it into action. And this is interesting. We all have good intentions. I'm not for sure what this is. Let me open this little bag. I mean, we always want to overachieve, and in the middle of that, we don't get done what we should be doing. And this one has it's kind of a copperish burnish color, and you have many loops on it. There's the butterfly. You have a teardrop, and that's glass. That little teardrop is glass. You go right there. So we'll put that over to the side. Oh my goodness. These are Chloe accessory. Now, these are cute. Look at those. A little mermaid. How cute. I'd probably wear those too with the right outfit if I had the right outfit. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness, we have a statement piece and a half here. Thank you. And they have their little eyes closed, and how adorable. It looks like we're going to have to do repair 101. But this is very boho-ish, and it's come loose down here. It's not a big deal. It just needs to be reattached, basically, where it's worked itself loose on the back. So we'll put that in. It's got a rather nice, it's not marked. It's got a huge lobster claw on it. But I'll have to take that downstairs to repair that. I've got a repair kit downstairs. There's that one. Then we have this little simple one with this glass bead here, kind of black with blue type glass stone. Somebody probably made that. Then you have your little closure right there where it hooks right there. It's kind of a woven type thing on that. So there's that one. Oh, I've got a bag here. It's got something really colorful in it. Let's see what's in there. And, oh, wow. Are those, that's Rivoli. I'm trying to put a spin on that. Let's see. Where's the end of it? Oh, here we go. And this one is marked Express. And you have all these little Rivoli type. I'll turn it around so you can see what I'm talking about. Right here. Let me find, it's got little, where did that go? But it's got that Rivoli style. See the point right there? As I turn it to the side there, it's Rivoli type. It's an express, and it's a longer necklace. Not really, because you do it like that. So it's got many, many colors in it. Got the little gold tone feather right there. Looks like we have a lobster claw, and it is marked Express. Right there. Thank you, R&R. So next up, Ooh, I see some glass in there. We have, why am I not filling that air? There we go. And say, I'm spoiled. I like the AC. My husband tells me I'm spoiled. So look at these neat. These are glass and they're clip back. They're lever back in the back. And look at that. Look at that right there. Kind of a red orange color. They're glass. That's a lot of. Yep, they're glass. There's those. And this is, oh, what do they call this? Say, well, if you put it in the camera, I might be able to see it, silly. And this one is marked 925 right there on the bail. And I know what that stone is, and if you had a gun to my head, I couldn't tell you. Here's the back of it. Because I have some of this. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it. Let's see if we can't get that 925 up there. Picture, right. You're right, Elizabeth. Your picture Jasper, I think. Right there is that 925 mark. Right there. It's really hard to be still, y'all. Right there. Picture Jasper. Because I have a big ring like that as well. Speaking of rings, we hit the proverbial, oh my goodness. This one is solar quartz. Right there. And sometimes they get that effect by heat treating the quartz stone and it comes out. Let's see a mark on this. It's a beautiful stone. Let me see. I think that may be stainless steel, but isn't that pretty? I have a big, huge ring that matches that. And there's Josie. Welcome in, sweetie. So that is solar quartz. Beautiful pendant. I do too. I always like the, we got turquoise. And I remember purchasing this. Now, where's that mark? And my mind is about to go blank once again, but isn't that a beautiful pendant? I know that's turquoise up there, but I'm not sure what that is. She had said what it was, and I don't remember. Thank you. It was on a little headband, and I slipped it off, and it's got one of those big alligator clips on it, and I just put it on like that. Thank you. But I can't remember what. Duh, Gina, you got something right in front of you. It's going to tell you what it is. We're going to take a look at this. She had said what it was, and I don't remember. So we'll let this Presidium heat up. Thank you. I know. Speaking of fascinators, I bought the stuff to make fascinators, and have I did it yet? No, I didn't, but I'm working on it. You know, you've got all these diamond art and crochet and this, that, and the other. Now, Josie does beautiful diamond art. If anyone hasn't checked her channel out, do so. She does really nice jewelry art with, she recycles the jewelry and stuff and makes it into real beautiful things. So if you haven't seen that and you've always wanted to do that, check her channel out. And she also does magnificent junk journals as well. Yeah, Josie, that's one of Josie's favorite things is jewelry art, and she is good at that too. She's made some spectacular pieces. So we have some rings here, and how'd that get that way? I do not see any marking on these. These are probably costume. And I'll just display them like this. Some of them are exactly the same. So we have those two right there. It's just gold tone. Then we have this one here, which is like a bluish, and the stones are beautiful on that, but it's not, it's costume though. But a lot of people like to wear costume instead of their own jewelry in case they get out somewhere and somebody sees what they're wearing. This must be vintage, you guys, because somebody had a very hefty price tag on this one. And that, here it is right here. And I don't believe that's not marcasite, that's just little stones right there. But I think it's older, and I think that right there, I think that's acrylic, but I think it was older. But it's pretty, it's small. It's probably coming in at about 6. There you go, very pretty. There's that one. We have this little daisy. It's a purple daisy, and it is adjustable. It looks like an older one, the way they used to adjust things years ago. And there's that. And see that thing where you adjust it at right there? Where it goes up in there and you can't really see the where it's been adjusted right there. There's that. Thank you, Elizabeth. Hey, Shell Bell, welcome in, sweetheart. I'm glad to see you. And then we have another focal, which is that right there. It's not real, so it's a focal. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you haven't had any of those, any more storms going on. That's pretty scary. Then this is like an initial ring. It's not silver, but it's got a flat back on it right there. What did I just see? It's not silver by any means. And then we have, I think this one's just acrylic. I think this is one of those fun rings. That's what you want to call it. Yellow. Tip it up for you. 79. Isn't that wonderful? Shell Bell, I think you live further north than I do. And we're having nice weather today also. It's kind of a nice switch not to have to worry about bad weather and all that stuff that comes along with it. So I'm going to put these back in the bag. You know, this is a time of year where you get kind of afraid because, you know, the storms and everything that come around, and sometimes they can be pretty detrimental to a person's property. Then we just have these. They're kind of a bronzy color, and they're by Turinda. Move it in a little bit. And next up, this is a pretty. These are pretty. Stephan and Company for those who like, and those are glass for those who like large earrings. Got you covered right there. Big kind of large Stephan and Company's where that's from. You like those, Shell Bell? You like big earrings? I do too, but not real big. So let's see. Here's another unique pair. They're not silver or anything, but they have this little part around here, kind of a gold tone-ish thing. Here's the back of them. Let me flip this up. There's the back. Kind of different. I guess they would just hang like that. And let's keep going here. Baby, Hairura, and and Coco something statement necklace. We'll have to see what this is about once I get the bag open and get that ring off of my thumb there. So, anyway. Now, this is very boho, you guys. It looks like these are some kind of a statement necklace, coconut something baby, HUAINURA. Excuse me, and here we go. This is really boho. If you like boho, then this is your ticket right there. I'll move it in so you can see it. Those are not black. There's some kind of a nut or something. I think someone made that. Very different. Pretty well constructed there. Move it in again. That's what it looks like. For the RNC convention. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm kind of particular when it comes to picking things out. And so, Carol's really a sweet person. These are boho as well. These are beaded. Right there, that is pretty boho itself right there. Yeah, Carol has the most soothing voice. I mean, she really does, and she's really a sweet person. She really is. And here's another pair here that looks like little glass stones right there. Gold tone. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up, Carol, because next Thursday at 6 p.m. there's going to be an auction. And I could be on here for hours, just saying. But yes, next Thursday at 6 p.m. I'm having an auction because I'm growing, just saying, in items. So we need to, yes, Carol, thank you for asking that, because I was going to say that. You must have read my mind. But yes, there will be a sale this coming next Thursday at 6 p.m. because Gina needs to move some items and quit hanging on to everything. Aw, how cute. Thank you, Robin, and welcome in. Thank you so much. It's like it was on a headband and it had this big alligator thing, and I just took the headband off. I have a big head and headbands bother me, so that's why I had to take it. So I just took that big thing and slipped her right in. And Robin has a channel as well. And if you don't mind, Laura, would you drop her link so people can subscribe to her as well? And thank you, Robin, for coming in. I've got a head like a bowling ball, and Shannon, my daughter's head, when she was born, hers was big too. So, darn post office, been going from post office to post office for a week. Oh my goodness, Shell Bell. What's her problem? You're very welcome, Robin. Here we have some Christmas in July. We have some little trees on ribbons here. And just a little menagerie. Those little bows and Christmas tree. Yes, because we all need to help one another out. Subscribing is free. It doesn't cost, and it don't even hurt. When you click the subscribe button, it doesn't hurt, I promise. Just to make sure that, oh my goodness, Shell Bell. I know me, when I'm expecting something and it don't show up, I get kind of thinking like, all right, where is it? So there we are right there, another Stephen Company. Those little, it's got some purple on the bottom. Yeah, I start going out on a manhunt when I'm waiting on something. Oh my goodness, this is cute. The candy jar. Oh my goodness, where'd they send it back and then back again and then that is crazy. Alrighty then, we got some tangles here, but not real bad. So they best be getting that package. You're very welcome, Laura, and I know you're going to do something with that one thing, and I can't wait to see. Because when you got that, I could hear the wheels turning. Oh my goodness. This is a beautiful cross. Let's see if it's marked anything. It's on a gold tone chain. Move it in right here. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. Have a lobster claw. Laura said her wheels make noise. You know what they say, Laura? The squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? That's an old saying. There's that one. And again, thank you guys so much for coming in. I really appreciate that. That's right. Someone often told me, it may be unrelatable to what we're talking about, but they always told me, you don't get anything with your mouth shut, is what they told me. And I knew that because I've always been a talker. Crystal collection. No, I take that back. I kind of come into that when I come in my 20s. Look at the little tiger. Ah, how cute is that? Oh, you have a good time, Shell Bell, and I hope you win some money at bingo. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a good date night. You having something good? Thank you, Shell Bell. Isn't that pretty? And all the stones are there. Yep, all there and accounted for. But isn't that adorable? I'll move it in again so you can see it. Really, really cute. Look at the sparkle, sparkle. Cutie. I'll set that up there. Thank you. I like critter jewelry, what they refer to as critter jewelry. Let's see, this one is, this one looks like a layered, hang on. Something's wrapped around something here. My husband, he used to untangle my gold chains because I was always getting them tangled up, and he'd take 2 needles and he'd have that out in no time. Me, it takes me a minute or two. Some people really love to untangle jewelry. It's fun to a point. Sometimes you get aggravated and pick an item that doesn't look that good and start chopping. Okay, I think this one needs repaired. I don't know if there's anyone out there that, no, it don't. It just dangles. This one is a layered one with these real pretty things right there. Move it in right like that. Lobster claw. It's really pretty. Kind of a Y necklace. Thank you. And next up we have this little gold tone thing here. Once I get the bag open. For some reason, somebody must have turned that down. Usually it wouldn't. Hang on, y'all. Let me push this door. So moving on. Get this one out. It's a gold tone one. It's not real. I'm almost positive of it. Let go. Oh my goodness. You have to have a PhD to open a bag. That's pretty bad. There we go. It was just overly sticky. Come on out of there. So, my yank on it. My goodness. If you ever wanted glue to stick, it wouldn't do it. When it's just the opposite. It's that Murphy's Law once again. This is some kind of gold tone. It's got a little zirconia on it. It's a pretty one. It's got some fire to it. And here we have this right here with the little zirconia. It's got fire to it. A little bit there. So you can see some of those little things blinging out. So, and then we have this little necklace here with seed beads and little black acrylic things on it. Alternating black and white. Lobster claw, no marks. There's that. So, moving on. We have this pair of clip-ons as well. They look like they're really old. Get this bag open. When in doubt, just tear it out. That's what I say. I don't see any marking, but they are clip backs. They look to be in pretty good condition. And there's that right there. They are clip backs. I've been wearing clip earrings lately. Tell you what, you need that padding added to these, or at the end of the day, your ears are like, oh my God, take those off, take them off. But yeah, these are little clip backs. I don't see any markings on those. But sometimes some clips are more painful than others. But if you got a vintage pair, you really don't want to take the clip off and convert it to a pierce, because that takes the name off of it. Yeah, you can do that. I usually try to do that as long as it doesn't compromise the name. Like if they're from Hong Kong or some kind of fancy name, because it kind of depreciates the value of them a little bit. So now we're going to move on to this other box, and this one's from Mike. I don't know if you've never been in Mike's chat with Johnny, they're hilarious. I laughed my sides was hurting. I was laughing so hard because they are hilarious. They really are. I had to pick on them a little bit. But I never laughed so hard, especially at Johnny. He's hilarious. So we're going to open this one, and this one is from January House Mike. And him and Johnny come on at Sunday at 7 p.m. normally every Sunday. And they do have, oh my goodness, they said that I asked them if they had any Miriam Haskell, and Johnny said he did. He goes, he said it's a little pricey. Well, I like sets myself, but sometimes you can't get a set. Papa Possum, yeah. I laughed, and then he took off with it, and I had to laugh about it. Papa Possum. Calling Possum Pete. He don't care. He just laughs right along with you. But they are hilarious, though. But they do have a lot of vintage stuff, a lot of ephemera, and they're just a lot of fun. Of course, I like to keep them going. I'm guilty of that. So. Wow, what a box. Alrighty then. You guys, this stuff's expensive. This is printer's ink for a printer, and that stuff is high $1. And that just happens to be what my printer is. So, guess who got this real inexpensive and is able to use it? Somewhere downstairs, I've got it's the combo pack. It means there's two, and it's black. It's pretty cool. This stuff it fits a wide range of HP products. So there's all the ones that it fits. And everyone knows that 272. How expensive this stuff is? 61. HB Hewlett Packard DeskJet. 272. Laura, if it doesn't seem to be cohesive with my printer because of the numbers, then I probably will. It says 2723. But it was just too good of a deal to pass up. Yeah, and I think this is a two HP original ink cartridges, and there's two. Oh yeah. Did you see your model number of your printer or your printer on there? '61's your number, so I'll have my daughter take a look at it. If it's not going to fit mine, I will definitely put this up because it's not doing me any good. Maybe I bought it with the intent to, maybe if it didn't fit mine, that someone else could use it. Now this is perfume is 1.7 fluid ounces of Chantilly. That stuff's expensive. Brand new in the box, never opened. The type to get is the Eau de Parfum because the Eau de Toilette is just as it suggests, water. And there's what it looks like. Chantilly's been around for a long time. It's a brand new bottle, never been opened, still new in the pack. Chantilly. It says something about, that's what you want is the Eau de Parfum, because if you get the Eau de Toilette as in water, that's exactly what you'll be getting. It says, touch the world lightly and beneath you, rising with each breath, awaken the goddess within. So, we'll see how much Johnny wants for that Miriam Haskell. I just asked him on a whim, thinking that you never know what Johnny's going to come up with. And this is the best ones here. It's these necklaces that have earrings that go with them. So we're going to slice that open. He wrapped. I like Mike. He gets a lot of vintage stuff, and I really love that vintage jewelry. Because for one thing, it's made better, and it's just pretty. You know, it's got a lot of character to it, and this bag is tape. Let it not be said that he didn't use tape. This may be all the brooches. I think the necklaces may be coming this next round. I'm getting too anxious. But he does have the most amazing brooches. And I'll show you. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it looks. I'll tell you what this looks like, and it's an older one. It looks, you remember those satin balls at Christmas time with that satin like string? That's what that reminds me of, to see it in person. And here's the back of it. Really pretty, different. It's not marked, but it is older. Let's see if it's marked somewhere. But that's what that reminds me of, that satin. That's definitely different, and it is older. Just see again, there's that one. He's got some killer brooches, I know that. Here's one. And all the stones are there, enamel and rhinestones. It's not marked, but take a look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? It's got those rhinestones, and the enameling on that's in excellent condition. It is an older one, probably needs a little cleaning. And here's the back of it. Gold, kind of a gold tone, really, really nice. I thought that was beautiful. But, you know, a lot of times the enameling on things is the first thing that shows sign of time, but this one's really pretty. So there's that one. Next up, I thought this one was really pretty. I don't think it's marked, but all the little faux pearls are there. And it is gold tone. Very nice brooch. Looks to be an older one. I can tell by that bracket type thing right there. In excellent condition. No scratches on the little faux pearls or nothing. I'm surprised it's not marked. It is very beautiful. There's that one. This one is stunning, and every stone is there. It is not marked, but this baby is old. Where's that light at? This is old, big time. Let's see, is it marked? Nope, I don't see a marking on it. But I'm going to have to look into this one, because this one's really old, and all the stones are there. And I'll show it to you. Isn't that magnificent? This is old too. You look at the clasp. It still has that rollover clasp. And it needs to be cleaned. There's the back of it. Right there. Yeah, if a person cleans that, those stones would come to life for sure. But it's not marked. Very pretty though. See, things back in the day were made much prettier and more quality, because a lot of them were not cookie cutter items, and that's why they were so pretty. Thank you, Brian. And next up, this got pink rhinestones. They do all appear to be there. There's no mark on it. And here's this one, silver tone, pink rhinestones. Very pretty. There's the back of it right there. Very nice. Person could put a converter on that and turn that into a necklace, couldn't they? Then we have another beauty here that's not marked. However, it is old. All the stones are there and accounted for. They appear to have an AB coating on them. Reason why I know it's old is because that bracket back there is an indicator of age. Thank you, Brian. This is beautiful. And imagine what they could look like after they were gently cleaned. But that is gorgeous. Beautiful. There's that one. And this one's just it's like a gold filigree. It's not marked, but however it is pretty. It's rather different. Yep. A lot of times just taking a little bit of Dawn and putting it in water and mixing it around really goes a long way on making those rhinestones sparkle. That one's different, I felt. You never, if you're doing rhinestones, never submerge a rhinestone into water, because if water gets under that, it will discolor it and it'll turn black. Here's another one. Once it's black, that's it. So here's another one, a gold tone there. So you got to be careful when you fool with rhinestones, because it would be such a shame to mess up a real nice. Then you have to go through the process of finding a stone, and that's glass. There's something in red and gold tone. That's a brooch there. There's the back of it here. Real good shape, an older one as well. That's a beautiful stone. But it's glass. I mean, I shouldn't have said stone. It's glass. There's that. It's red, though. It's reddish. It looks kind of orangey in the camera, but there's that right there. And next up, we have I don't know what that means. LIA. It's got a trademark, and I doubt if it's Leah Sophia, but this thing is old. So if anyone in the chat knows what it's LIA. It's got a trademark on the back of it. So I'm not for sure what that is. I'm going to hold it still. Here, let me see if I can hold it. It's incredibly hard to hold that still. LIA. Then you got your little C off to the front of it. There we go. And this one has enameling. And it looks like marcasites to me. It looks like a holiday brooch. It's that one right there. That does look quite a bit like marcasite in that. You know, marcasite's hard to get a hold of unless you get something that's got some missing and you're able to harvest them, because those are hard. True marcasite is hard to find. And here we have this one. I think that's just acrylic, but it's a larger one, gold toned, red. What in the world's that? I think that's underneath that, more or less on top. And it is gold toned, kind of pretty. There's the back of it, all gold toned. There's that one. I think those necklaces are coming. This one appears to be old. I don't know. It looks like it's the little petals are abalone on that. Kind of a really pretty little brooch there. I'll move it in a little bit. The back of it, I don't know if this fell off and somebody put that on or what, but it's kind of rough looking, to say the least, but that can be taken off. Looks like somebody got a little glue happy, but it is a pretty little Would be pretty on a hat, even, if you had a hat you wanted to dress up a little bit, that would be pretty on there. Yeah, he does sell a lot of vintage things, and here's another one. And this one is marked, and what does it say? It says Avon 19. I guess it's from the when Avon got started, 1888 to 1990 something. But this is an Avon brooch here. It's gold toned, probably one of their older ones. Very well made. Has some weight to it. Not light at all. There's your stones in it there, and there's the back. It's a wonder when Laura said possum, if I didn't start laughing, because I was sure cracking up when I was in Mike's chat on Sunday. Here's a real pretty silver tone little heart with beautiful stones in it right there. I like the way that's made. Here's the back part of it right there. It's not marked. I like the way that's made, though. It's kind of off the range of what you normally see a heart look like. There's that one. See a little sparkle, little twinkle in the eye of that stone, so to speak. It's pretty. The stones and things back then was made so much better. We have another marked one here. And this one is Monet, and it's a simple little enameled butterfly. A little small one, but it is Monet. Here's the back of it. Those other goodies are coming the next round. Let's see if I can hold it still. It's almost impossible to hold something still long enough to be able to see it. But it is Monet right there. And then there's a little pair of vintage earrings in here. And these are marked as well, but these are post back. Let me get these out. I never heard of that. Trifari, that's right, they're Trifari. They said, what? She's never heard of Trifari? But these are Trifari, which is a very collectible type of jewelry. People do like Trifari. And they are, well, that won't stay on. They are post back. And there you have your Trifari mark right there. Like I said, it wears you out trying to get it to focus. But anyway, that's the goodies that I got. I like the brooches. I'm going to have to get me won't have to go far to find it, a box, and put all those brooches in there so that they're more organized and not all over the place. And I've got quite a few of these to do that with. These you could stand them up in one like that. But it's nice to have things, have things kind of categorized a little bit, not in such a hot mess. But yeah, you could stand something up in that and it would fit just fine down in there at a kind of an upright position. I've got vintage earrings I have to do the same with, but hey, the day's not over with yet. So I am having another sale on this Thursday of next week. It will be at 6 p.m. I've got a bunch of stuff. Me and my daughter will be going through it. I got to get that room straightened out so I can put some stuff in there. But I really appreciate all of you guys for coming. And don't forget to leave the comment after this video, when it down below in the comments, because yes, Laura, that helps tremendously with the algorithm of your channel and you wouldn't think it would, but I really think it does. So if someone could say hello, hi, nice unboxing, or whatever you want to say, a smile, a heart, or whatever, that counts. So I just wanted to let you guys remind you to do that for me. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in. And more than likely, unless I get something else that I'm showing, I'll probably do a couple shorts. I probably will be seeing you next Thursday at 6 p.m. Make sure you mark your calendar. I haven't got the thumbnail in yet, but make sure you hit all notifications on that for me, please. Thank you, Brian, such a sweetheart. And we'll be praying for don't forget we need to pray for Angie, and we need to pray for Brian's mother. So we'll be definitely keeping her in our prayers, both the ladies. So with that being said, thank you so much for coming in. I love you guys. See you next time. And y'all never know when that next time is going to be. So I love you guys. Have a nice rest of your afternoon. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much.